Okay, so we've recorded and edited and exported several audio files. Now we can begin to compile and join together audio files and do lots of things. Let me show you that now. I'm going to go to import an audio file. Just zoom in on that. There we have quite a short audio file. We can actually do stuff like we could copy and paste that audio file like that, or we can import another audio file, and you can see the one plays over the top of the other. So this could be a music track with a voice talking over the top, and we can alter the levels of each so we get a balance between the two. And when we go to export, what that would do would be to mix down all of the audio files that we have up on screen at one particular time, and we'd end up with one composite audio file. Just going to lose that particular one. I'm going to import another audio file. Now you see we have two audio files, one on top of the other. I'm just dropping the camera down here because I want to bring in yet another one. I'm going to import, and I'm going to bring in another audio file. This is a longer one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just make it a bit shorter for the purposes of this exercise. So I've selected that, and whereas in the past I've selected the bit I want to delete, I'm going to choose select and now trim, and it trims the file to just that length. So there we have three files all playing at once, which is no real good to anyone unless it was three wonderful singers all singing in harmony. I'm going to select a different tool from the menu, this one, and what this does, this allows us to move a track along in time. Now we can crossfade them like that, or we can have it happen directly after, and I can move this one. Now as you can see on that middle one there's an area of silence there, and there's actually an area of silence at the beginning of the third one, so we can match them up like that. We should have really have topped and tailed them as I described earlier, but this will do just fine. And we can play back to make sure that those files are in the right order. If we find that they don't quite work, we can just tweak and move them. I'm going to make one final adjustment before saving this whole thing. I'm just going to move the camera so you can see this. There we have one audio file, another audio file, and a third audio file. What we can do is, if we go back to that tool and we select this audio file, we can actually copy and paste that one to come in again there, because that's a jingle. So there we have an audio file, a jingle, another audio file, and then that one repeats itself, and I'm sure you can see all the creative possibilities that you can get up to with this kind of operation.